Are we back? What's going on?
It comes to auto-scroll at some point. I have to press X, though. At some point, I don't have to, like, press the X button to move the dialogue. You're free. Gnome. Yes, that's Summon Spirit. Aska looks so cool.
What are you all doing?
Your wish is granted. But there is no link. Without a link, the land will die.
Just as I thought.
The world was originally separated into two, in order to prevent its destruction. If it returns to its true form, the world lacks the mana to support itself. The land is dying.
I don't need to know why it's dying. What do we need to do to stop it?
Support the two worlds by linking them with a giant tree. That is the only way to stop the destruction of the land.
We need to restore the giant Carlon tree.
I get it.
Lloyd, quickly, before Darius Carlon flies off into the distant reaches of space, use its mana to awaken the Great Seed. That's the only way to revive it.
All right, then. I'm counting on you, Eternal Sword.
Darius Carlon is already at the edge of the gravitational field. Not even Yggdrasil. Mythos could stop this from happening. Do you still intend to try?
Yeah.
Even strengthened by your X-Sphere, it is likely that your body will not withstand the forces. Are you certain of your decision?
I said I'm doing it, so I'm doing it. It's not like we have a choice.
Very well.
Kill the Alphagos. Someone's gonna stop the Alphagos. Alex said he's gonna do whatever
It's
he
not working.
wanted to
the
do.
The mana's being deflected.
The Great Seed is already dead.
That's unfortunate.
Wait, don't go. Please, wake up.
Yeah, this makes sense. Lloyd's an angel now. For some reason. So Lloyd, you gotta take your girlfriend with you. You just have to. You guys are meant to be, and now you're an angel as well.
It looks like Darius Carlon stopped moving away.
Yeah, but why? The Eternal Sword is gone.
Why are Lloyd's wings so much bigger than Colette's?
The Eternal Sword.
Thank goodness.
This is my final wish. Eternal Sword.
Please awaken the Great Seed.
I beg you. Please wake up.
Please.
Yeah, they sure
Rise,
maybe
giant Carlon tree.
a third please would have done the trick. They picked the right time to give Lloyd wings, really. Like that's really the best time to be like, hey, by the way, Lloyd has wings for some reason. Oh, Tabitha. And Martel. is the goddess. Yes, I have wings now. That's not my outfit.
I am Martel, and also the incarnation of the Great Seed itself. Lloyd, your hope, as well as those of many others, resurrected me.
So you're Mythos' sister?
No, Mythos' sister Martel is only one of the many souls within me. I am Mana, and I am the giant tree. I am the symbol of the many lives sacrificed to the Great Seed. I am a new spirit born to accompany the giant tree. And now the seed has awakened anew along with me.
This is the giant Carlon tree?
It's so beautiful and so grand.
This is the future form of the giant tree, but right now, it is only a small seedling. In its current state, the tree will wither and die.
Well then, how do we protect it?
You must provide the tree with love and adoration. As long as those conditions are met, I shall always protect the seedling.
I promise, if the tree ever starts to wither, I'll make sure we won't let it die.
Then Lloyd, on behalf of all living things, I want you to give this tree a new name, as a proof of the pact.
What?
The giant Carlon tree was planted here by the elves when they first came, as a guardian to watch over and protect them. This newly reborn tree protects elves, humans, and the lives of all those who are caught in between. Therefore, this tree requires a new name.
Lloyd, pick a name for us. A name for everyone's tree.
So this tree is the link that connects the world. Okay, I got it. This tree's name is...
Can you imagine if Lloyd gave the tree like a really funny human name? Because he's Lloyd. Oh, there it is. We have one more scene at the end that shows what the other characters are doing. Took about 4 hours to finish the game. It could have went a lot faster if Nibelheim, first of all, didn't suck, and also if we didn't get so many red rooms, but... Good timing, good time. I love this game. I love Tales of Symphonia. It's a great game. Probably still my 5th favorite Tales game, I think. I got some thoughts playing through it that I didn't really have other times, but I'd still be confident in saying this is like my 5th favorite Tales game. Yeah, because I like this more than Eternia, and I probably like this more than Abyss. Yeah. Overall, it's a good game. I really like Symphonia. Probably like in my top 20 if I were to think beyond like a top 10 list. I'd probably consider this game like in my top 20 or something. It still holds up really well. Its combat's pretty good. It's nothing great, but it does really great at like starting the series off. Like, you know, the later games get better. The combat's good enough. It's fun enough for Tales of standards. Music's pretty good. I like the music. Characters are really good. The game's look is dated. Like the character models and the lip syncing and stuff. Like playing the game now and playing the game even 4 years ago, like obviously it was a game made in 2003 for the GameCube, so the graphics aren't the best. But you know, for the time it was good enough, you know. I think the GameCube version had more of a cel-shaded look, which, you know, looked more timeless for it, but graphics are fine. Art is really nice, but the like character models are, they're dated. I really like the story. I do still like the story of the game. I think the story is like, it's not my favorite like story of all time. I think I thought the story was like better 4 years ago than I did this time. I still really like the story and I still think it's really good. But there are some moments where I just don't think it flows that well. Like, I think the themes represented are great, like the themes of sacrifice, the themes of racism. They do the racism theme really well. I think Mythos is a pretty good antagonist. He's not like as good as like Gaius Artorias or like any other Tales of villain I like a lot. But I thought Mythos was pretty good. You know, Ewan was also cool, Boda was cool, so like the villains are good enough. Designs are kind of like just meant to give you villains to hate. You're not really supposed to sympathize with them. So designs get their role done really well at like linking with the other characters and stuff. Why is Zelos in this one too? The story's still good, but I feel like it has a few shortcomings, the story. Like, it's not like I can think of other JRPG stories that I like more than this. But Symphonia's story is still really good. I like the themes represented in it. There's times in the second half where, like, it's just unfocused. And I think a big part of that is the non-linearity. I think the non-linearity of the game makes certain scenes not flow well. Because, like, oh, there's, like, a part where, like, you can either get the spirit for Shadow or something first, or you can do something else first. So, it just kind of makes it strange in some departments, but also some parts are just, like, they don't feel as focused with the themes. But, like, Symphonia's story is still really good. It has some great moments in it. And the themes represented in it are really good. Like, the idea of half-elves, the racism themes in it. Sacrifice, the whole seals. Sacrifice is a big part of this game. Like, so many people die and, like, they make that a big deal. The character arcs are also pretty good. It's a good game. I really like it. One of the best Tales games, for sure. Ranking of the characters. There's 9, right? 9 with Zelos. We'll do Colette last place. Genus number 8. Number 7, Lloyd, I guess? Yeah, I think Lloyd number 7. Unfortunately. Then we'll do Presea. Yeah. Presea number 6. I think 5 would probably be Zelos. Or no, Rain. No, Rain would be... Yeah. Let's do Rain number 5, or Zelos number 5, Rain number 4. I'll give Rain number 4. Sheena 3rd, and then... 2nd Regal, and then favorite is Kratos. Yeah, something like that. Might need to sit on that for a bit, but that's a rough idea of my rankings of them. Kratos is a super standout character. I love everything going on with him. How he's like, I love him being Lloyd's father. That was a really cool twist back in the day. I love everything he goes through in the second half of the game, the Tetheala part. I love seeing those scenes and everything. Basically, everything about Kratos is great. Like, his whole, like, link with Crucius, but, like, he also, like, you know, has that connection with Lloyd, and, like, he has to live with the fact that he, like, killed Anna all those years ago. Kratos is, like, the best character in the game, and the others are good, but there's a clear gap between Kratos and the others. The others are still good, but, like, Kratos is, like, one of my favorite characters in the franchise, and the others are good enough, but, like, they're not great, I guess, but they're still really good in the game they're in. I just don't like them as much as the characters in, like, Graces, or Berseria, or even Zillia and Arise. Those are the Tales games I like more than this, but... Overall, Symphonia, easy 9 out of 10. Probably, like, one of the best games of its era. Top 5 Tales games for me, for sure. Very fun. I'm glad I got to redo it on the channel, and I'm glad I got to do the post-game dungeon even though it sucks, but... Good time. I really enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing what next Tales game we do. It might be the Graces remaster, or maybe they'll finish Destiny 2, or maybe I'll decide something last minute, but... I look forward to more Tales of in the future, for sure.
Grandmother, I'm home.
Oh, chosen one.
No, Grandmother. I'm not a chosen anymore.
Oh, yes, Colette. You have made us all proud.
Welcome home, Colette.
It's good to be home, Father.
That's cute. Colette's back with her family. Like her actual family.
Kratos will travel with Darius Karlon wherever it may go. What are you going to do? Go back to Iselia?
No. We're going out to visit new lands.
We're going around the world to try and make it easier for half-elves to be accepted.
It sounds like you have a difficult journey ahead of you.
We can return to Iselia when we're tired.
We will always have a home there.
That's also a really good goal for them to do.
Hi everyone, I'm back.
Sheena, I'm so glad you're safe. Congratulations, Sheena.
Don't congratulate me yet. A whole new world lies before us now. We have to inform everyone about the revival of the Igaguri style.
Yes, and for when Kuchinawa returns as well.
Yeah! Come on everyone, let's work as hard as we can. We're gonna make the village of Mizuho into a ninja clan to be proud of.
I stole Kuchinawa's drip though, so.
Alicia, I'm finally myself again. Time is finally starting to flow again from that night 16 years ago.
I've become Klonoa.
You know what? I'm 28 years old now. Can you believe that?
Were you talking with Alicia?
Yes.
I just got back from overseeing the destruction of part of the mine. Now that that's done, we can rest assured that no new X-spheres will be excavated.
That's good to hear. What are your plans now?
I'm going to devote the full resources of my company to revitalization projects in order to build a new and better world.
I'll help too. I'm sure Alicia and Daddy would have wanted me to.
Are you really going to Darius Karlon?
If a half-elf of Crucius remains here, the other half-elves will have no place to live. As a surviving member of Crucius, I must bear the responsibility for what has happened.
I'm going to collect all the X-spheres remaining in this land.
And I will discard all of Crucius's X-spheres into space. I've dragged you into this until the very end.
It's okay.
It's time for me to go. Please use that sword to send us to Darius Karlon.
Goodbye, Dad.
Don't die before I do, Lloyd. My son.
Is that for when I get Kratos out? I don't remember how much that changes. Doesn't Lloyd go to collect X-spheres in the second game? It's been a while. I'm pretty sure he does. I thought that's what Lloyd was doing. I haven't played Dawn of the New World in so long, but like, it
Mom,
sucks, so.
Dad left. That was okay, wasn't it? For me to let him go? It was okay, right?
Lloyd, you wanted to go with him, didn't you?
No. I have my own path to follow. And Dad has his. And besides, I have a dad here already.
Is he? Then I won't say anymore.
Mom, I'll leave Dad's sword here beside you.
Oh, that's really
Well,
good.
I'm off.
That's so good. He leaves the flamberge there because that's what Kratos used. Good stuff. Great stuff. Easy 9 out of 10. Symphonia is great. It's still as great as I remember. Like, the thing is, like, it's still as great as I remember. If one opinion was to change from 4 years ago when I last played it on the channel, or played it in general, it would be the story. True Mania. Oh, I finished the game on Mania mode. Nice. Let's make a fit save file. But, I feel a little like, I feel like the story I thought was really, really good last time. Now I just think it's like, it's good. It's a good story. It's just not as great as I think it's more so that I've just played so many other RPGs and I just see better stories out there. So, you know, I think Symphonia's story is still good, but like, I think comparing it to other stories, it's like, yeah, it's good, but like, it's not great, which is probably what I thought it was, like when I used to play this game a lot. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I was going through the game and like, I still thought the story was really good, even having played it many times. I think mostly in the Tetheala part, the story just kind of, you know, it feels like unfocused at times, and I think a big part of that is the non-linearity. I do like the summon spirits, how they're a big deal in the story, and I like the themes in the story. So like, there's a lot of things in the story I really like. I also really like the idea of Crucius, like, you know, ideologies and stuff. Like, Symphonia doesn't go super hard on ideologies compared to like later Tales games, but it feels like a good start. Like, it feels like a good start for what later Tales games do. Like, I don't think Mythos is like the best villain of all time. I like Mythos enough. I think he's neat. I think he serves his purpose really well, and later Tales villains do a bit better with it, but I thought Mythos was a pretty solid villain. I think they did pretty well with him, and also like Ewan and like Boda and stuff, like, and the Renegades and everything was pretty good. But yeah, I don't have much else to say. Glad I replayed this game on the channel, no less, or just in general, and we did basically everything I cared about. We did the post-game dungeon. So, there will be more Tales of in the future. I don't know what the next Tales of game I'm doing is. We have the Graces Remastered coming out in January. So, I don't know if that's going to be the next one I do, or maybe it's pretty unlikely, but maybe I'll start one this year. If they announce that Destiny 2's patch is done, I will play that basically as soon as it's complete. Like, I'll probably need like a week heads up or something to plan for it. But as soon as they're like, hey, Destiny is ready, like, it's edited, it's complete, I will be jumping on that. But, you know, plenty Tales of to come for sure, and I'll be playing the Graces Remastered because that's my favorite Tales game, so how am I not going to just play Graces again? Even if it's going to be like my third time. Gotta play it on the PS5, gotta support the Remastered project. But yeah, that's it for Symphonia. Great time, great playthrough, fifth favorite Tales game, still remains one of my favorites, a fantastic game. So yeah, that's it. Tomorrow, I'm not streaming tomorrow, no stream tomorrow. Monday, we're going to get back to Shadow Hearts Covenant. Tuesday, we're going to do more of the other game, Visions of Mana. And I'll be starting something new, probably something next weekend, maybe? I'll have to start something new soon, because Symphonia is done. And Astrobot's basically done. So we'll see how that goes. But a bit of Covenant and the other game, Visions of Mana, for a bit. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you all next time.